What's good? What's good? What's good? This is Raw Truth Media giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. We got Baby Bo Jackson, Rashaad
Yo,
Johnson in the building, man. State champion, one of the most, I'll repeat, the most underrated players, not just running backs, overall players in the country. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, and you, sir?
I'm blessed and highly favored, man. North Shore, they're the king. I know we got Lake Travis and other schools out there, Westlake, but North Shore, uh, they get it out the mud, man. And the toughest teams I've seen in years. So, brother, question: how has your recruiting process been so far?
So far, my recruiting process has been going pretty well. Um, I'm still on people radars and things, so that's pretty good. I'm just thankful that I got my first six. I've been looking for it since sophomore year, so yeah, it's been going pretty good. But I'm not satisfied at all yet. I still don't know. I want all them. I need more D1s, but I'm happy where I'm at right now. I just gotta wait till the season to show 'em.
Exactly. And what schools are recruiting you?
Preview, um, Southern Missouri, Sago, Louisiana Christian, and that's pretty much it right now. Well, it's a lot of schools I'm on the radar, but offers, yeah.
So, all my subs that are listening right now, Jackson State, Grambling, FAMU, hey, it's best to offer this brother right now 7.9 yards per carry in 6A competition. It gets no better than that. He's battle tested. He's one of the best running backs in the state. Some say the best. And if you give him an offer, he's going to reward your team. So, how's it playing for North Shore and playing against elite defenders?
I'm gonna just tell you this right now. Um, they they give me competition. I play. It's the best defense. Like they dogs. Like they aggressive. They do what they need to do. So that's what I need, especially in my division because I play in the toughest 6A division in Texas. So they helped me and I helped them out as me being one of the best running backs to show them how they can stop people.
Right on, man. Every time I look at North Shore and the teams you play against, it's nothing but D1 studs. I mean, Denver Harris, who's a 5-star corner, he's going to be playing at A&M. Is going to have a big role. A bunch of defensive linemen. Um, the competition in H-Town is fierce, especially in 6A. Uh, a lot of NFL players that come through the city. I'm from the city. It's a grind out there. And the best prospects are the ones who are hidden gems. If you look at all the NFL Hall of Famers, it's not saying a bunch of 4 and 5 stars. It's the 3 stars and sometimes the no stars that become champions. What are your expectations for your high school season this year?
Um, just like other every year, mostly getting that ring again. I need one more before I graduate, so I
Yeah.
got to get it. Um, I'm trying to get close to 25 touchdowns this year and close to like 1,200 yards. That's my goal. I've been focused on that throughout this summer camp. It's been a strength I've been working, so we'll see.
If you get 1,200 yards, man, you're going to get double-digit offers, and they definitely going to be D1. Uh,
That's the plan.
hey, film don't lie, man. Everybody basing these rankings, not to shoot anyone's talent, but camps and all that stuff. Send me the tape, and your
Right.
tape is as good. I've seen 5-star running backs tape, and I'm saying, wait a minute, it's no different than what you do. You're 5'9", 2020, correct?
Yes, sir. 215.
215, running 4.4 plus. I mean, the measurables are there. If you're, because I know I got a couple of coaches that follow me. I'm telling you, invite them to an unofficial, official visit, get them on this campus, and if you see him in person, you're going to get a rewarding player that's going to benefit for a program, a man of good character. What's your GPA, young brother?
My core GPA at 3.0, but we working
3.0.
on that.
Good.
So
Hey,
yeah,
man. Like my old coach used to say, we'll settle for the 3.0.
Yeah,
Get it back.
it's coming together. Just watch.
They just don't want those 2.5s and
Yeah,
2.7s. Uh, do you think high school players are taking an interest of HBCUs?
absolutely. Look at Travis Hunter. He was a 5-star going to Florida State University, and look at him now playing for Coach Primetime. So, hey, the HBCU culture is coming. Is going good. So you'll see a lot of future 5 stars and stuff going to HBCUs now because of the culture. So yeah, most definitely.
Exactly, man. If you whatever official visits you get, man, I hope some of these HBCUs invite you to homecoming, man.
Oh,
It's the
absolutely.
best
PV,
experience around. TV, oh yeah, definitely, man. For
PV.
those who don't know, my father, God rest his soul, was a PV alum in the mid '80s. Man, he always talked about how the family like atmosphere it was, and the people, the food, and we're human, the women too.
Right,
We're human too, but you get all that, and you go to classes of teachers understanding who you are as an African American, understanding your culture, your upbringing, and you don't have to look twice if someone's going to teach you
right.
differently. You can be yourself, and that's a benefit.
And
Uh,
and yeah, they can be themselves. They get comfortable because this is their culture. This is who they
right.
are. So it's a great blend. So yeah, absolutely.
We have Aaron Sanders says, has he got a JSU offer? I don't believe he does, but they need to offer him.
No, I don't got no JCU. Hopefully, Coach Primetime look at me. We'll see.
Oh, Coach Brewster, he follows me on Twitter. Tim Brewster. Tim Brewster, you're a good brother. If you could offer Rashaad Johnson, I'm telling you, that running back room, this is a balanced running back. And if you see Jackson State, for those who are listening, they run a air raid offense. A complement to an air raid offense is a do it all running back, not one dimensional, but he could do that. And man, Coach Prime, that'd be a good look if you give him an offer. Let me see. What are you looking for in a college?
But the team bond. I want to know if the how the coach gonna use me. I need a coach that's going to keep it real. I need a coach that's gonna tell me like what they need me to do, what I need to work on. I don't want no like no beating around the bush coach. I need like a coach like a father figure type coach. That's gonna tell you what's wrong and what's not. So that's what I'm looking for. Academics. I need tutors and stuff for the classroom. That's all I really need, and I'm gonna take care of them, and they take care of me.
That's the perfect type of coach, man. Nobody wants a coach that's what you call a yes man. Oh, I got these high star recruits. Let me not say too many things. No, you got to be tough on the 5-star, 4 stars as the same way as you do the walk ons and the low star recruits. Balance. Coaches who are authentic, not a phony. These are what today's kids want. Everybody think it's the NIL and the bling. It's more than that. It's how you're going to treat me as a person. And if you're going to be honest with me, if I'm not fast enough, tell me. If I'm not running the play right, tell me. These are what kids are looking for. Uh,
My
why
bad.
are oh no problem at all, my brother. Why are so many recruiting sites are underestimating your talent when in fact that you have produced in a tough 6A?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now? We'll get that fixed. Let me take you off and get you
Hello.
back. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, let me take you off and put you back on. He'll be back. Great interview so far. Man, that'll be nice for Jackson State to give them all for Grambling, FAMU. FAMU is getting a lot of running backs. They're doing a damn good job in recruiting. Shout out to the recruiting staff. But 5'9", 215 pounds. He's been against the top defenses in the country. And I just don't get why he's not even ranked, why he doesn't have double-digit offers. And these are the players you need to get. You need to get gems. You need to get some of the under the radar type of players um, who can contribute to your team. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem at all. No problem. These things happen. Um, why are so many recruiting sites are underestimating your talent when in fact that you producing a tough 6A that you did?
I mean, to be honest, I had to figure out myself that it's about who you know, the connections you got. Um, Kids go to 7-on-7, get offers and stuff. Kids reclassify. It happens. It's part of the business. That's what football is. But I'm gonna still keep working, so it really don't phase me. They gonna just see how I play on the field, and that's a wrap.
No, it's all about putting your head down and grinding, man. Those are the best type of athletes. And when you're in college, for all the athletes that are eventually going to watch this video, when you're in college, it's equal playing field. That rating that you had on Rivals ESPN is out the door. I've seen players who were walk-ons. They came through out of nowhere and grabbed a position. You're not given a position in college, and you have the right mentality for the next level. Uh, what are some of the valuable lessons that your parents taught you about life and sports in general?
To always be grateful because it can be taken away in any moment. So always be humble. You know, respect people on and off the field. I mean, I talk stuff, but I ain't just go overboard and stuff. So that's pretty much it for real for sports and life. Really be humble
Exactly.
and stuff. Yeah.
Being yourself. Shout out to your parents. They did a great job with you. So far, this interview just perfect. So this is like a job interview for recruiting. Question from Aaron Sanders. He said, "What is your IG?"
I can't hear you say it again.
Yeah, Aaron Sanders says, "What is your IG Instagram?"
Oh, what's my IG? My IG is bo.land34. bo.land, like land. You own land 34. My jersey number.
Land 34. So I'll put it in the comments so they can follow you. And Aaron Sanders said he's going to add the coaches. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, Jackson State have a strong alumni, man. They're about supporting their school. I truly appreciate it. And last question: what can HBCUs do to expand their reach to high school athletes?
Um, what they can do is, invite them to games. Call them. Like I said, connection. Make sure they straight. Call them. They might have family issues, and they need somebody to talk to, and they can probably be that one that talk to them and change their life and stuff. And that's gonna make them want to come to the school more because they know that you got their back.
That's
And
true.
they got your back. So,
And one more bonus question. I always wanted to ask you this because you played with Demetrius D. Davis. You know he's at Alabama State. How do you think he's going to do in the SWAC?
Can you say it again?
Yeah, you played with Demetrius Davis, D. Davis.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think he's going to do in the SWAC
Oh,
for
how you
Alabama
go? Oh, he gonna do his
State?
thing. It's D.
I try to tell him, man.
Man, D is a bad man. I'm just letting y'all know that. No, he's a smart. He understands the offense. He gonna know what the linebacker do. I witnessed it. I played beside him, so I know how D is gonna do. He gonna do an amazing job. He might lead. That's me. That's just me saying
And,
myself.
and to the JSU fans, it's all love what I'm saying. I know y'all like the blitz, but when you play against Alabama State, you got to mix it up, play a little zone or something. Because I've seen him
Mm-hmm.
play against teams that blitz, man. For some reason, you think you have him. He's like Houdini. He pirouettes and he makes plays. He will cause problems for
He can
any
make a
teams he
play.
plays.
He gonna make something out of nothing.
Exactly, man. Rashaad Johnson here, most underrated recruit in the country. Excellent interview. And any last questions before you roll?
Okay.
Yeah, any last questions before you roll?
Oh no, my bad. I couldn't hear you still. I'm trying to
No.
listen.
Yeah,
Nah,
no
thank
problem.
you for having me. I'm truly honored to have this interview with you. And yeah, y'all watch out for the season. We play ESPN. We play on ESPN August 25th against the Woodlands. So y'all stay tuned and watch me work.
Coaches, you heard that. ESPN against the Woodlands. Stay tuned. You get to see what a real running back look like. Now, I'm not bragging because I'm an H-Town brother, but I know talent when I see one. Rashaad Johnson in the building. You have a blessed day. And that was Rashaad Johnson. I was going to go, but I'll read some of these questions real quick. Aaron Sanders says, I will be adding the JSU on all the stuff. Good. Yeah, his film is just dynamic. He did a good job, did a great job in his interview. And I say interview, but yeah, he's very underrated. You can't pick out too many running backs who are 5'9", 215 plus and running 4.4. It's the biggest mystery around it. He's not ranked. Should have been ranked. But again, a lot of these schools, they like that 7-on-7 camps. That's good and all. But what you gonna do on the field? What you gonna do against uh, great competition, adversity, uh, playing against a stout defense with linebackers and defensive ends that just want to knock the head out of somebody, man. That's what I want to see. Because everybody could look like a star in shirts and t-shirt playing 7-on-7. But what you gonna do in the trenches? That's what I want to see. Aaron Sanders says, yeah, he sounds like he would be great at JSU with Dion as uh, Coach Prime, man. The good thing about Coach Prime, he's always looking for the best interest of his athletes. He's gonna tell them what's real. He's not going to tell you something that's not going to be true or tell you what's that saying, tell you things that make you happy about something. Sometimes the truth is raw. Sometimes the truth is a bitter pill to swallow. But you need coaches like that, man. You're not going to grow your game as an athlete if you have yes man coaches who just because they're recruiting you, or if you're a high ranked player, I'm not going to critique his game because I don't want him to transfer. No, that's not the right mentality. But yeah, Rashaad Johnson, man, at a high level, has done his thing at 6A. It ain't no joke in 6A, man. You saw what Westlake did. You saw what North Shore did. It's in a game. Shout out to Louise. Thank you for always supporting the channel. Here's what I want you to do if you're an HBCU fan, D1, etc., FCS, it doesn't matter. I want you to add every coach to give this young man an offer. Coach Prime, not really Coach Prime, Coach Brewster, because he's recruiting Coach O, TC Taylor, you name it. And if you could add his huddle film, that'd be a plus as well. But that first game he told you guys about against the Woodlands on ESPN, I believe that's going to be the game where people say, who is this 34? Now, I already knew about his game because I actually watched film. But for those who didn't know, a national audience, they'll get to see what this young man is all about. One thing I want to bring up is the SWAC Media Day. I was so impressed how improved it was. See, last year there's some things they could have done, but this year, from the questions, from the display, it was well. I had a couple of people I know that went to SWAC Media Day. They showed me the pictures before it was over. And there was a lot of people there. When Coach Prime was speaking in the table, him, Travis Hunter, and Shadur, you should have seen all the people who was huddled up just to ask him questions. It was really a show. And that's what I want to see, man. I want to see great things in the SWAC. Because truthfully, no matter how many people hate on the SWAC is rising. The SWAC's talent has improved tenfold. And everybody could talk about the Celebration Bowl that JSU lost. But what about the games? And this is nothing against South Carolina State, but I'm keeping it real. They never mentioned FAMU beating them, even though that did happen. They never mentioned North Carolina A&T beating them, which actually happened. But they always bring up Jackson State. It's weird. Some people are slightly complimenting South Carolina State just to throw jabs at JSU. And I just think that we got to be better than that. It's lame. It's it's played out. South Carolina State has history. They've been producing NFL talent for the past decade. Buddy Pugh is a legend. I repeat, Buddy Pugh is a legend. And instead of just saying that, they just bring up the Celebration Bowl. And the bad part about it, they're making up stuff like what's that Yard Talk? What's that brother, that cornball brother again? You talked that was throwing jabs at Jackson State. He had the information role. He said Jackson State was blown out in halftime. That wasn't true. Yeah, Bakari Sellers. The score was 10-7 in halftime. So again, the detractors are always misinformed. And shout out to Yard Talk for setting them straight and keeping it real. Bakari, I don't care how much money you donate to HBCUs. You defeat the purpose when you throw jabs and diminish a historic HBCU team in Jackson State. No different if you do it to Grambling or FAMU. And what makes it worse is you lied about the game. It was not a blowout in halftime. It was a close game in halftime. Again, 10-7 until the turnovers happened. And once the turnovers happened and Shadur was getting sacked like 90 going north because of the offensive line was breaking down every play, that's when South Carolina State took the lead. Yard Talk said this time it wasn't even JSU, South Carolina State alum doing it. It happens a lot. Yeah, it does. Yeah, Bakari Sellers. That brother was like, I give back to HBCU. Come on, man. We don't care. That's like me saying, that's like if a person says, I give back to the United Negro Fund, but hating on our culture. Yard Talk says, go look and see the last time he tweeted about HBCUs. Yeah, he only mentioned the Jackson State, South Carolina State when they lost. Bakari Sellers not even active in supporting HBCUs, no matter what money he has donated. Yard Talk says he is a Morehouse grad, but not showing support for your own school. Wow, yeah. That's what you need to talk about, Bakari. You need to talk about the things that Morehouse's football team and athletics are trying to do since you're alum. But that comes with the territory, man. When you're doing things where you're creating change, you're going to get haters. You are going to get haters. It does not matter. But before I go, I want you all to not only follow Rashaad Johnson, because I'll follow him, Rashaad Johnson 34, but at every coach, clip out interviews of this interview, show it to Coach Prime, Coach Brewster, you name it. We need this young brother to get an offer from HBCUs, D1, D2, it doesn't matter. One of the most underrated players in the nation, and his film speaks for itself. I'm not just saying it just because I'm from H-Town and I want all the H-Town kids to no. When you average 7.9 yards per carry and you're going against D1 recruits, D1 defensive players, and showing out, you deserve some respect. Oh, yard talk. We know you're going to be sharing. You know how to cut things up and showcase them and put them in a good light. And make sure you subscribe to Yard Talk and her channel, man. She's doing her thing. And before you know it, she's going to be at 1,000 subs soon enough. Right. Want to be divisive. That's all it's about. What do you call that? Want to be first mentality. The people who are hating on JSU, who are hating on FAMU, who are hating on Grambling, the blue bloods of HBCUs, they're jealous because they're finding their winning ways and have innovative coaches who are changing the game, speaking out, creating change, and they want to have that want to be first mentality. Since it's not my school, I'm going to shit on your school. And that's the most player hater thing you can do. Since it's not a MEAC school, let's shit on the Southern schools. And we forget that the ultimate goal is supposed to be we're all in this together. Because the powers that be who control everything, they're laughing. They're laughing and saying, wait, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything because you guys are arguing amongst yourselves. So they're just sitting back and watching the chaos. But shout out to the SWAC, man. It's the SWAC's time. Shout out to the MEAC. I got love for the MEAC, SEAC, HBCUs. It's all love. This is Raw Truth Media. Share this video throughout all social media platforms. Great interview from that young man, Rashaad Johnson. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm out.